Alright, Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. It's been good to see you guys again on the new semester. I hope you guys are in a good condition. So, before we begin, I just want to inform you guys that for this semester, you guys must organize a sport carnival event on week 10. But regarding the event detail, I will give to you guys later, okay? So, without wasting any more time, let's proceed with the first topic for the new semester, which is the event management. So, introduction of event management. I assume you guys have organizing many of event. So, in this topic, we will go deeper to see what type of event that we have and what can we use, what technique can we use to improve the event. All right. So, a definition. Event management or event is anything that is organized by individual or the groups that cause other individual or group to gather at specific time and place, normally based on common interest. So event management is the process that involves three important functions, which is planning, implementing, and also evaluating using all the available resources to reach the organization goal. So in event management, there are four distinct stages in event planning. So the first one is planning. Alright, this is the basic. I think you guys already know it. Before we organize something, yes, we must have a planning first, in terms of what type of event we want to organize and what is the main goal of the event and who is the target population for our event. All right. So the next one is the preparation, which is around 55%. So after you guys have the already planned, then you guys proceed with the preparation. So in terms of preparation, yes, you guys must book the place, either the hall or the fields, and you guys must find all the stuff or all the logistic part regarding the chair, the table, or even the food and water for your event. All right. So the next one is the presentation. After you have planning the event, has prepared, has set up all the event, all the stuff, then you will start to presenting toward uh, the committee. In a simple word, this is actually like a rehearsal. All right. So in this presentation, yes, the high ups will come to see your presentation on what how the flow of your event will be organized and at which area will you put, maybe for example the PA system, the table or the chair, right? And the last one is the evaluation. So for the evaluation is the stage where you evaluate or organize the event, how you conduct the event during the event day. All right. So these are the four distinct stage in event planning, which is planning, preparation, presentation, and evaluation. All right. So there are four type of event, which is the mega event, hallmark event, mega event, and minor event. So the first one is the mega event. So mega event is actually the event that target the international group. It has a wide coverage, prestige, and have economical impact to the host or the destination. Right, for example, the Olympic game, Commonwealth game, and also the World Cup game. So actually, the mega event is actually the event that target the international group. Other than the sport, example event, we can look at the maybe at the concert of the maybe a famous singer like Michael Jackson, which is it target the international group. Maybe the concert held at Malaysia, but it actually attract all the fans from around the Asia, maybe from Korea, Japan, to come to Malaysia to see the Michael Jackson. This is for example. All right. The next one is the hallmark event, which is the event that introducing the country as a tourism destination, have effect on the traditional value, image, and publicity. For example, like Citawana Malaysia, or maybe another example, maybe for the current event like yes, the Van Gogh exhibition. All right. So the hallmark event is event that we conduct to introduce our country as the tourist destination to our tourists. Like maybe for like I mentioned earlier, a Van Gogh exhibition. So we organize the event to introduce to the tourists or to the people the art of the Van Gogh, which will at the same time promote the original country of the Van Gogh and promote Malaysia as the country that organized the exhibition. All right. So the next one is the major event. So this is the event that used to attract a big crowd and it provide income to our tourism industry. For example, like maybe the sport event, a local sport event, maybe like the Malaysia or the Malaysia Football Leagues, musical concert, and also the exhibition, maybe the food exhibition. All right. So major event is actually the event that we organize, maybe in the country. All right, for our country only. All right. So the minor event, which is the simple event that can be conducted, usually the most event that we organize, for example, like your previous event, which is the mini carnival for the last semester, fall into this minor event. So this is actually the best platform to give the event manager to gain experience. For example, like maybe you organize the meeting, the presentation conference, the sport carnival, and also the community event, right? So event management responsibility. So like I mentioned earlier, every leader, every manager have their own responsibility. But one of the most important responsibility is planning. Yes, manager must have a plan in order to organize something. All right. So most event manager must have a schedule that the event must follow, or in a simple word, is the flow chart, or that's the flow chart on how the event will take place at from starting the beginning from starting and also the ending of the event. All right. And event manager also must have a contingency plan or the backup plan just in case the main plan cannot be conducted due to maybe a certain technical issue. And event manager must working with the community groups and a leader and must conducted the meeting between all the staff and all the organizer individual, right? And also the event manager must responsible to take the risk management. Yes, you guys are responsible to take any risk or any problem that occur during the event. All right. So event proposal. All right. So I assume that you guys have already experienced this based on the last semester mini carnival proposal. So, in event proposal is actually a tool used by event planner to compile several details for upcoming event in terms of the budgets, the allowance, the purpose of your event, and also the flowchart of the event. All right. So, an event proposal showcases your unique skill and event organizing capabilities for potential client and stakeholder to consider when deciding who will run an event. So, actually, in the event proposal, it actually can demonstrate whether the leader or the manager is actually a good event manager based on the proposal. Because when someone read your proposal, it's actually uh, in simple word, it actually will give the first impression regarding your personality and your idea as the event manager. If it is unique and interesting, yes, the the client or the stakeholder will immediately accept your event proposal. All right. So this is the complete of outline. So the purpose, aim, and the objective of the event, detail of organization, physical layout, social impact, and also the economic impact. All right. So the element of success when managing the event management, right? The first one is the event is a good idea before you're organizing the event thing. Is it a good idea? For example, like you guys want to organize, yes, maybe the sport carnival, alright? So you must think it, is it a good idea? So maybe it's good. It can attract the crowd or people who not been involved in any sport carnival who have no experience. They can see it as yes as the chance to join the sport carnival for the first time. Alright. So now you guys might thinking, do we have the skill required to plan and run the event? Alright, you guys must think that is you guys have all the tool or the skill in order to conduct the event. And the next one is the host community supportive? Yes, thinking maybe is it the community support you guys to organize the event? And next one is do we have the infrastructure in the community? Yes, you must see whether you have the perfect infrastructure to organize the event. For example, like you want to organize the concert, but you guys have no hall and have no stage in order for the singer to sing. So you must thinking about the infrastructure in order to conduct the event. And the next one is, uh, can we get a venue at the price we can afford? All right, in order to organize the event, yes, of course, the hall, maybe the ballroom, or maybe we'll have a higher cost in order to rent. So you guys must think about your budget before you guys book at certain place. All right. Next one is, will it attract an audience? Yes. In every event or in every sport carnival or either the concert and others, you got my thinking that who is your target populations, alright, for the event? Will it attract the crowd? So without, if you're organizing the event and there is no crowd that come to your event will be useless because there is no one to support your event. And the next one is, will it attract the media support? Yes, of course. Without the media coverage, yes, your event cannot be known by other people. Alright, and it's actually when the media cover your event, it actually will give you a free marketing for your event, so other will know about your event. And the next one is it financially viable? Well, is your event is financially viable? Is actually mean that is your event have can give you a sort of income or maybe a benefit toward you in terms of the financial. And the last one is, are the success criteria reasonable? Alright, you guys might thinking that when you're organizing the event, is it the successful rate or criteria reasonable or have a chance to be successful? All right. So let's proceed with the next slide. So the possible risks that may occur during your event. The first one is of course the natural disaster. Yeah, for example, like the heavy rain, extreme heat, snow, and also the flooding. If there's nothing we can do about the natural disaster if it occurred during your event. The second one is the financial risk. This is usually the risk that usually happen to many of the event manager. Alright, the financial risk may happen due to the unforeseen cost, lower than the expected revenue, high exchange rate, fraud, fine, and also the cash flow problem. Right? If you guys does not have a stable financial support, please organize a simple event only. Don't have any financial risk. It will actually give you guys to cost more to pay for the venue, but you guys pay for something expensive, but in return, when conducting the event, you guys have no benefit or no income. All right. And the last one is the legal risk, which is the breach of the contract between the event organizer and the client. For example, maybe we can look at the issue that happened last year, if I'm not mistaken, Jay Chow and also with the fan of Malaysia when at the Bukit Jalil. Actually, Jay Chow already booked the Bukit Jalil for his concert a few years before, but the fans start to talking shit about him because the stage for his concert is actually interrupt the football game. It actually closed several space for the crowd to watch the football game, which actually caused the involve of the others minister or other influencer to ask Jack Chow to remove the stage, but there's nothing Jack Chow can do because he already booked the Bukit Jalil first, and he doesn't want to breach the contract between the organizer and also between himself as the client. All right. So next one is the mismanagement. Alright, this is actually lead to the prevention of achieving the event objective. People-related problems such as dispute at the top level management, leading to the dismal of the key personnel. So the mismanagement is actually yes, it actually happen a lot in the event management. But next is the safety and security risk. This is actually that occur maybe because of the accident, riot, terrorism, and sabotage. For example, we can look that safety and security risk. We can look at the let's go back to the previous or back to the past. Maybe the between the match between Liverpool and Manchester United, if I'm not mistaken, where both fans start to riot and fight with each other, which caused a lot of death toward the Black fan. And it actually occurred also last year between the Indonesia local football team. I'm not sure Persijaya or Persebaya. Both fan cause a riot and fight between themselves also, and actually cause a hundred of deaths between the fan. Alright, so if that happens, there's nothing you can do. So you can assume the risk that can occur based on the event you organize, and that's why it's the sporting event risk. Maybe the risk such as the risk of injury to both driver and spectator, if off the track and off the road. So, for example, the sporting event risk, we can look at yes, Kento Momota, the Japanese badminton player. All right. What happened is when after he finished competing at the Malaysia Open, he and the local driver he's on his way to go to the airport, but suddenly, the accident occurred, which killed, if I'm not mistaken, killed the driver, but injured Momota. All right. So this is the possible risk that you guys must thinking before organizing the event. Alright, so you guys must think the possible risk, and it will help you guys to prevent the risk by have the backup plan for each of the risks that you guys are thinking. Alright, so tool for feasibility. Alright, so the famous tool that can be used, either you guys want to organize the event, or maybe you can use for when you guys work at the high company, is the SWOT analysis, which stand for strength, weakness, opportunity, and also threat. So this is actually the famous analysis that can be used in the when organizing something. All right. So strength. Let's look at strength and weakness. So strength is actually when you guys organize the event, look at the strength for your event. For example, when you guys are organizing the sport carnival event. So the good potential for your event is actually it can attract the crowd and actually will give a chance uh, for the sponsor to come. Alright, so the strength can help you guys to good potential for the sponsor, well trained staff, many volunteers, good media relation, and also the excellent side. So this is maybe the strength that can happen during your event, and maybe let's take a look at the weakness. The weakness that may occur during your event, maybe the sport carnival event that you will organize later, maybe no potential for the sponsor, poorly trained staff, few volunteers, poor media relation, and also the weak side. Alright, so this is strength and weakness for the first two of the SWOT analysis. The next one is yes, opportunities. Yes, when you guys organize event, yes, please take a look at the opportunity. What is the opportunity that you guys can grab during the event? So maybe, for example, like the civic anniversary, chamber or common of portion, celebratory appearance, align with the environmental cause, tie in with media, and winning the election. So this may be the example of the opportunity that can happen during the event. And the last one is threat, or maybe the risk that I explained earlier. Maybe the threat that can occur during the event is maybe the hurricane or tornadoes. Maybe in a simple way, it's a natural disaster, a political infighting, violence and terrorism from terrorism, alcoholic consumption, site in a bad neighborhood, celebrity cancelling or not attending. Alright, maybe for this is the example for the threat. Alright, so this is actually the analysis that you guys can use. Actually, let me rephrase, you guys must use when you're connecting your sport carnival event later on the weekend. Okay, please uh, please know what the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat in your sport carnival event later. All right. So yes, that's all for our topic today. So assume that's the end of our class. So thank you so much for listening, and please answer the quiz first, and I will give you guys attendance after you guys completed the quiz. Alright. So thank you so much for listening. Oh yeah, before I forgot, I will inform you guys regarding your sport carnival on week 10 and give the detail later. Okay. So you all have a nice day, and I forgot to say happy Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslim and to all the non-Muslim that maybe try to fast for the first time. All right. So good luck for the first timer, and see you guys later on the next class. You all have a nice day. Assalamualaikum.